Day 2 of our August trip continued to validate the newly created Oklahoma Circumnavigation Route. We were camped at Lake Hall Public Fishing Area north of Hollis. While there had been some light rain the night before, we were spared any direct threat from lightning. Today would be a short travel day to the Oklahoma-Texas border where I-40 enters the state. With the time afforded us, Chad and I would explore a little bit extra here and there, while Mike would head home from our Lake Hall campsite.
Very inexpensive.
And less an excuse if I don't want to touch that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said. I need one of these to grab stuff out of the back of my pickup anyway.
Oh, like what? Like $10 on Amazon?
$10, yeah.
Oops, not too bad.
They fold in half so they don't take up much room in your vehicle at all. It's a good thing to have in your vehicle.
Even leave up here in my garage. That's when before I mow my yard.
Yeah.
Walk around the yard.
Yeah.
What's that sign over there for?
So this is the WMA Wildlife Department camping parking area sign. These are the only areas on WMAs and public fishing areas like this one where one is supposed to actually camp. I need help figuring out books for other areas. Because I mean, as we get to, so I needed books that talk about things in Nowata County and further east.
There's got to be a book about no man's land.
Yeah.
I mean, just the name of it just begs for the stories to be told.
I'm sure there is. I'll have to do some research and see what I can come up with. But I like the idea of saying, hey, this section, if you want more value out of your experience in this section, these are some things that happen there.
Just southeast of Frederick.
I mean,
it's the same region, obviously, but there's a book about the big pasture. It's called area Big Pasture. I can't remember if that's actually the title or what. I'll look back to see what.
So there's got to be a book about Dalton, the Dalton Gang and Coffeyville and all that. So for sure we can do that. That's Nowata County, and that's just literally like 5 miles north of the border. You can go see the Dalton Museum and see where the shootout happened, and go visit their graves in the cemetery right there and all that. Where they tried to rob 2 banks at once, and the town said no, and killed them all.
Yeah.
I'll bet that feels good.
It does. I think one time I put this thing away without doing this, and because of that, I have stains up high on my rain fly.
Oh.
Important to use your ladder cover, not get lazy and not use it. Oh, wasn't quite as dry as I thought.
Huh.
So we're going to head back west from here at Lake Hall. It's only about 5 miles back to the Oklahoma-Texas border. And Mark and I are going to head north. I think that when we get close, you're going to head back to Lawton.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head back.
Okay.
Just 30 miles to have another extra 45 minutes of driving back.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
Get my tent dried out and everything at the house
understand.
today. Pull a typical Mike.
Yeah. From there, we'll head north along the Texas-Oklahoma border. We'll find out how much of that actually is a border road and where we have to jump a mile into Oklahoma to meet a section line. But I think that today's going to be pretty quick going. We'll go up through Sandy Sanders through part of this,
We might take that left, and if the road's okay, go check out that campsite on the west side. I'm kind of curious what it'd be like.
Yeah,
down
we can
there.
do that. Well, we got plenty of time.
And then we'll go on north up to the I-40 intersection with the border right there at Texola, and from there, Mark and I will find our ways home.
Gentlemen, y'all have a wonderful day and a fun rest of the trip, and I will hopefully see y'all very soon for the next stage. Sounds good.
Safe travels, Mike. And welcome back to the Oklahoma Circumnavigation Trail. On the left is the border with Texas.
Yeah, I can't believe this is paved. I think maybe the ownership is disputed between Oklahoma and Texas, and nobody wants to take responsibility for the road. Maybe that's not the case, but the road's really bad. I'm honestly baffled that there's pavement on this stuff. I think I like the soft sand better than that concrete.
It's not dusty either.
No, it's not. We got enough rain to knock that down a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, it looks like somebody's camped here before. And this would be a low water crossing. Looks like it's Loose Sand Creek.
This looks really, really familiar. I'm thinking this is part of the oat.
I think so too.
That wasn't posted as a dead end, but appears to be on my map.
Yeah, can I ask you why we didn't go check that out?
Getting my active track warnings there, and this stuff had it beeping at me.
Coming up on Highway 9, I guess we should run it to the border and make sure there's not a border road going north from there that we're not on.
There's a road there, but it may just be for the farmer's field. That's gated, okay.
It is gated. Well, there is a turn to the left. Let's go see. Okay, I can go slow down here, see what's going on, because it just looks like the road vanishes. The road to the right did not exist. We may end up in Texas here in just a second. I didn't know this road went through, but it's kind of looking like it might.
There might just be a fishing hole down here.
I think we're going to end up in County Road R in Texas. We may be out and back though, because I don't know if there's anything going north or south over here. And this is Texas. I think I'm going to back up and turn around. That work for you?
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's good we got this because we needed something to make Mike feel bad for not coming with us. Mike, get pictures of places like this and they look at them and say, oh, is that dirt real? It's a very short trip to the border. In Texas. Private property, no trespassing, padlocked gate. Sandy Sanders here, Wildlife Management Area, consult regulations before entering. So once again, it's that part of the WMA that doesn't exist on my WMA map yet.
We're arriving at Highway 30. We've turned off on the Sandy Sanders WMA and are going to check out a possible campsite here.
I think we'd have been pretty wore out by if we had come all the way down to this place last night. So this was the original idea for last night. I'm glad we ended up where we did. I don't think I would have wanted to continue the drive all the way to here. But this is a cool place.
A little bump back there.
Down here to see if there's some possible way that it might have come through. This road goes a long ways off there. See it on the horizon?
Yep, that's why I wanted to go left. I was curious. It's no good way to make the connection between our parts.
That's too bad, because this is kind of a neat road, better than driving Highway 30.
Yeah, I don't have an answer. This is the canyon we were looking down into from by the camp at Sandy Sanders.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at the line that we took before. You can just see it. We're about maybe 1.5 miles, 2 miles from where the campsite was. I don't know, even if this just dead ends at a gate, you may want to just put this on as a fun little spurt or with some great scenery.
No, absolutely. This is going to end up as part of the official, even if nothing else. Look at that, there's a sign for Sandy Sanders parking, because you can drive all the way in here to park to go to Sandy Sanders walk-in. Whoever's maintaining this is using a grader, so... yeah, I think it's County Road. On the left we have no trespassing sign through that gate, so we shouldn't go there. This is the end.
Ah, so there is an end.
Alright, absolutely leave it on as an out and back spur even. But a long one. Pretty one, but it's out and back.
There was no option but to return to the OCR along the route we'd taken out. We were nearly to our expected endpoint at Texola, where I-40 and Route 66 cross into Oklahoma. We'd make the short trip there, then continue our separate ways home. It had been a great adventure, one that brought the validated sections of the OCR to a total of 1,168 miles. At least we get to finish this section on the border.
Yep, it is fitting. So this is the Route 66 Texas state line sign right here.
There we are, Texas state line on Route 66.